YouTube isn't hard, you're just doing it wrong. And that's a good thing because that means we can fix it. Not only do I have a 900,000 subscriber YouTube channel with over 125 million views, in the past month alone, I have started 3 brand new channels and took them from 0 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers in less than 22 days. And believe it or not, you can too. All you need to do is learn how. And that's what I'm here for. First off, we need to get rid of your limiting beliefs. You do not need a ton of expensive equipment to become a successful YouTuber. Look at my setup, y'all. For a big creator, it's honestly horrible. And because I remember 10 years ago how hard it was for me to start YouTube without all this equipment, I went ahead and compiled a list of the cheapest high quality options you could buy today to finally start chasing your dream. The link's in the description, but don't worry about that right now. We still got more to talk about. The first actionable tip that you need to do is pick a viewer, not a niche. I see YouTube gurus all the time saying, oh, you need to pick your niche. Your niche is the most important thing ever, which there is some truth to that, but your niche is also way too broad of a subject. For example, you decide to become a chess YouTuber, okay? You've been playing your whole life, you know a lot about chess, you want to make chess videos. Even though chess is your overall niche, there is a big difference between a channel that covers the history of chess, like how many championships Magnus Carlsen has won, and a channel that is specifically made to help beginners get better at chess. Both of those channels are in the overarching niche of chess, but they're gonna target 2 completely different audiences. So the first thing you need to figure out is who is your intended viewer. Every time you upload a video, you should be able to tell me, okay, I want this type of person to watch my video. And the next thing you should be able to tell me is when this type of person watches my video, what value are they going to get in return? Every single YouTube video you have ever watched has given you some type of value, whether it was just entertainment and you wanted something to watch while you eat, or whether it taught you a skill that you've always been wanting to learn. Every single YouTube video you've ever watched has given you some type of inherent value. And that wasn't by accident, that was by design. The YouTuber who uploaded that video thought ahead and said, I want you to watch my video, and when you leave, I know that you are going to be satisfied with my content. Which is super important because the golden rule of YouTube, if you can get someone to watch 3 of your videos, you just earned yourself another member of a consistent, loyal audience. The next thing you need to learn if you want to grow your YouTube channel fast is when you're first starting out, copy demand. Do not create it. And I already know this is going to be super controversial in the comments because everyone told you that you're supposed to be unique and be super original on YouTube. Being original is a scam. Every YouTuber has had this universal experience where you thought of the most creative idea in the world. Nobody has ever done it. Then you spent hours, days recording, editing. You made the perfect video around this original idea that you think is gonna cook, and then you upload it to YouTube and it feels like nobody ever even gave it a chance. Newsflash, buddy, the world in YouTube doesn't hate you. They just don't know you, which means more often than not, they're not willing to give you a chance on your creativity. There's a reason once a format has been proven to work on YouTube, every single big YouTuber on the planet re-uploads that format with a tiny small twist. It is business 101. There is a huge amount of demand for something, you supply it in a different way. Why are you spending all of your valuable time trying to cook up an idea that is most likely not going to work when you could look on YouTube for free and see idea after idea that are cooking for smaller creators, getting 10 times, 20 times, 30 times more views than their sub count because this specific topic has a ton of demand. I'll put it like this to summarize it neatly. Be creative and original in your video making process. How you make the video, how you present your personality, be your authentic self. But when it comes to ideas, thumbnails, and titles, follow a format that has been proven to work. Whether you like that advice or not, I'm telling you, it is what the most successful YouTubers on the platform do. And speaking of proven formats, we need to talk about how to do your hook. Raise your hand right now if you've done the cardinal sin of starting a YouTube video with, hey, what's up YouTube? My name is, or even worse, started a YouTube video with an animated intro that used to be cool back in 2012. Don't worry, you're not alone, we've all done it. But genuinely, if you're still doing that to this day, all you're doing is removing 90% of your potential audience. Think about it, y'all. If you don't know a YouTuber, he just pops up on your homepage, and you decide, you know what, his topic, his thumbnail, his title, it kind of intrigues me, I'm gonna give him a chance. And the first thing you hear is, hey, what's up YouTube? I'm a guy that you don't care about, you have no idea who I am, but hold on, like, subscribe, comment, make sure to check out my Patreon, and by the way, my name is, this is my life story, this is who I used to like, my ex dumped me last week, like you don't care about all of these things. Instead, for your next couple of videos, I want you to follow this proven hook format, and if your videos don't perform 10 times better than they did last week, come back to this video and call me stupid, because I promise you, you that they will. So this is the proven hook format. From 0 to 3 seconds, you want to say one sentence. And ideally, your one sentence wants to attack the viewer. Now, on paper, that sounds insane. Why would I attack the people that I'm trying to make watch my video? But we're not really attacking them. It's all just a psychological trick. For example, you're still watching this video and the first thing that I said was, YouTube isn't hard, you're doing it wrong. I quite literally attacked you to grab your attention. Your first 0 to 3 seconds, the only thing that matters is grabbing your viewer's attention. So your goal is to say the most controversial thing in the beginning, and then later on you'll elaborate what you actually mean. Which leads us to 4 seconds to 10 seconds. Your goal here is to backpedal a little bit and ease the viewer into knowing you're not attacking them, you are here to help them. So again, for this video, what I did was I said, you're doing YouTube wrong, but hey, that's a good thing because that means that we can fix it. I basically attacked you, challenged your competency of being a YouTuber, and then dialed it back a bit and said, hey, it's not your fault. You just need to know what you're doing. And whether you realized it or not, in your mind, you low-key put me in a place where, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about because he's saying that I don't know what I'm doing, but apparently he does. Let me listen for another 10 seconds and hear what he's got to say. Which leads us to 11 seconds to 20 seconds. This is where you're gonna lay out what's gonna happen in the video. You've already grabbed your viewers' attention by low-key attacking them. You've already backtracked and made them feel safer. Now all you need to do is reassure that they're gonna get some value from your video. But what you don't want to do is do this in a long, drawn-out way, like today we're gonna cover the history of science, and then I'm gonna teach you what a molecule is, and then after that I'm gonna talk about the atmosphere. No, instead you're gonna implement what I like to call the list of 3. All you're gonna do is list 3 things in a fast-paced way that they're gonna learn, and you want to make these the most high-value things according to your topic. So for example, if we were doing a how to learn how to cook fast for beginners video, your 3 things would be, I'm gonna teach you simple yet tasty recipes, then I'm gonna teach you how to cook them super fast so even if you're the busiest person in the world, you could still do it, and finally we're gonna cover 5 common mistakes that beginner chefs make without even realizing it. And one thing you'll notice with my 3rd thing, something that I personally like to do, is leave the final thing open to interpretation, making them curious about what you mean. So for that cooking example, it would be, what does he mean 5 common mistakes that beginner chefs are making? What mistakes am I making? Little things like that genuinely make your watch time double, which recommends your video more on YouTube. And then finally, at the 21-second marker, after you've done these 3 things, all you're gonna do is get into your video in a fast-paced way. So you're not gonna say, okay y'all, we're about to get into it, but first we need to get this, and then we need to go grocery shopping, and then we need to go over here. No, you're gonna do something fast-paced that makes the task seem super simple. So something like, okay, here we go, we got our ingredients, they're all listed on the screen, and then it'd be like carrots, cucumbers, whatever, man, I'm not a chef. And step number 1 is we need to chop these up. Step number 2 is this. Step number 3 is that. You want to give people the information in a fast, digestible way so they don't get bored and leave halfway through. But that's just the hook. What do we do for the rest of the video? Well, first I want to let you know that I talk about all these topics way more in depth in my video program. The link is in the description. If you like the way that I'm breaking things down and explaining things in this video, you are going to absolutely love this program. It is over 20 hours of real YouTube knowledge from a YouTuber with over 4 successful channels, broken down into 25 easy to follow video lessons. And the first 10 people to purchase not only get access to a private Discord filled with hundreds of creators who are all actively trying to grow on YouTube, you will also get direct access to me to ask any questions you want at any time. I've coached thousands of students into becoming full-time YouTubers, and I'm currently accepting 10 more while I'm running 4 successful YouTube channels, and hopefully this one being the 5th. So if you're serious about growing on YouTube this year, click the link in the description. Now let's break down your video structure. We just went over what you should do with your hook, and what that hook does is set up this video structure super well. Because what you want to do in the beginning of your video, basically from the 0-minute mark to the 3-minute mark, is identify a problem and then offer a solution. But you want to do this in a rapid fire way. So it should go problem, solution, new solution. What that does is show the viewer that they're gonna get a lot of value fast. Again, inherently in their mind, it's gonna go, wow, it's only been 2 minutes and he already solved 2 of my problems. How many problems will he solve if I watch the whole 10-minute video? So to make this work, the problems that you want to offer in the beginning should be the easiest to solve or the easiest to explain how to solve in the beginning of the video. And then the problems that take more to break down or a little more complex, you want to save them around the 3-minute mark, which is where you're gonna shift gears and slowly break down the solutions from then on out. So again, we'll use the cooking example because everybody needs to eat. The problems that we would solve in the beginning would be the ingredient list, the recipes, things that are super easy to solve. Whereas the complex problems would be how to actually cook it, how to make sure you're not making any mistakes. Maybe even cover 1 to 2 of the common mistakes that beginners make, but break down why they make it, why it's inherently a bad thing, what they can do to fix it. Stuff like that is going to pad your video's watch time, because once you start solving that complex problem, if the viewer made it to that point, they are not going to stop watching until you have fully solved the problem. So again, for your next video, please try this. Follow the hook format that I gave you. After the hook, around the 21-second mark, start your video quickly, offer quick problems and quick solutions until the 2 or 3 minute mark, and then around the 3 minute mark, start offering complex problems that need complex solutions that you need to explain more. And I know this probably sounds like I'm only talking about search term videos like how to play chess or how to learn how to cook or how to grow on YouTube fast, but this same format works for entertainment videos as well. In my video program, I explain this exact same thing, and I give the example of a popular Minecraft video where the premise is the guy is trying to troll his brother on his server. If you don't know what that means, basically he's just trying to prank his brother and make his life a living nightmare. And the video blew up because obviously Minecraft is super popular, but also because he followed this proven format. He started with a 0 to 3 second hook like, "This is my brother, I hate him." Then at 4 to 10 seconds, he reeled it back, was like, "Just kidding, I love him, but I'm still gonna troll him." And then from 11 to 20 seconds, he said, "In this video, I'm gonna destroy his house, I'm gonna take all of his food, and we're gonna destroy him every chance we get." And then at 21 seconds, he instantly got into the video and said, "Okay, first things first, we need to find my brother." Then he delivered a problem, "Wait, I can't find my brother." And then he found a quick solution of finding his brother with a map. After that, the next problem was, "Wait, how do we troll him?" Then he found a quick solution of destroying his house. Then around the 3 minute mark, the brother supposedly got smarter and started hiding from him, so he had to offer more complex solutions to continue trolling his brother. Stuff like that makes a genuinely entertaining YouTube video. So you can take this advice into anything, whether you're doing entertainment content or whether you're doing search term content. And if you don't know the difference, don't worry, I am here to teach you everything. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on. I am dropping a ton of videos about everything I've learned from being a full-time YouTuber for over 10 years. But don't worry, we're not done. I still got more tips for you. And this next one is the most important one in the entire video, so I hope you stuck around. Your thumbnail and title need to work together. They shouldn't say the exact same thing, and they shouldn't work against each other. This is the #1 problem for newer creators. They do not know how to format their title and thumbnail properly to make someone that has no idea who you are want to click on your video. For example, this YouTube video right here, I didn't title this "How to Grow on YouTube Fast" and then on the thumbnail put text saying "Grow your YouTube channel fast." That is saying the exact same thing in 2 different places. It's redundant and it doesn't accomplish anything. Picture your mom repeating the same thing to you twice, like, "You need to do your chores, by the way, you need to do your chores." It's annoying and it served no purpose. We heard you the first time. Instead, there's a million different things you could do. You could do "How to Grow on YouTube Fast," and then your thumbnail could be a chart going from 0 to 100,000 subscribers with the arrow pointing at 0 and the text saying "You're here," indicating that the viewer is at 0 subscribers and their goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers super fast, which works super well with our title. Our title says "How to Grow on YouTube Fast." Our thumbnail has someone going from 0 to 100,000 subscribers, but instantly indicates the pain point of our viewer who is at 0 subscribers with the arrow saying that "You are here." And again, this advice works for every niche. I saw a cooking video that was like, "Learn how to cook in under an hour." And the thumbnail didn't say "cooking in 1 hour" or "cooking really fast." The thumbnail said "cooking like this" and pointed to a 5-star dish. And the video got 16 million views. Stuff like that is beautiful. The title says one thing, the thumbnail says another. They both work super well together. Again, I go super in depth with like a million examples in my video course. So if you want to learn not only how to pair good titles and thumbnails together, but also how to make thumbnails, because I know a lot of y'all struggle with that, the link is in the description. And our last and most controversial tip of this video, stop uploading what you feel like uploading. The #1 mistake new YouTubers make is relying on emotions for their work schedule. YouTube is not your therapist, okay? And these new viewers, they don't care about you yet. You have to make them care. You're not gonna make them care by uploading videos that you want to upload. You need to be uploading videos that they want to see, they being your target audience. Also, for the love of God, please do not upload randomly. What I mean by that is when you think about your channel, you should have a plan of what your channel is going to look like 6 months from now. I'm not saying you have to have every single video thought out from now for 6 months, but I'm saying that when viewers check your channel in 6 months, they should instantly be able to tell what you're about and what you create content on. Think of your YouTube as a perfectly curated social media, like Instagram. A lot of y'all do this on Instagram. You want your feed to be absolutely perfect to display a lifestyle that you may or may not actually live. Who cares? As long as it looks like you live it, then you did your job. Your YouTube channel is the exact same thing, except except you actually inherently want to deliver real value. But again, to each their own. But I should be able to look at your channel and be like, oh, okay, this guy's trying to be a Marvel Rivals YouTuber who is trying to make people better at Marvel Rivals. Or on the flip side, oh, okay, this guy's trying to be a Marvel Rivals YouTuber who's just trying to entertain people with funny Marvel Rivals content. It shouldn't be, oh, okay, this guy uploaded a top 10 best heroes video, and then he uploaded the history of Marvel Rivals, and then he just did a DC Comics review, and then also he watched The Flash and said it was trash, so I guess he does movie reviews and TV reviews too. Oh, and then there's also a random how to cook video for beginners. Yeah, no, it should not be like that, bro. Stick to a topic, become a master of that topic, improve your videos over time, and results are guaranteed. Every single one of my students hates when I say results are guaranteed until I prove that it is guaranteed when they follow the process. I swear everybody I've ever talked to has always said, don't say that YouTube is guaranteed for anything. It's different for each person. It is truly not. It's truly not random if you follow a system. How do I know? Because I know me. I am not special. There is no reason I should be able to be a full-time YouTuber. There is nothing special about me. All I did was keep going for 4 years until I finally figured out what I was doing. I'm not trolling. My first year on YouTube, I went from 0 to 31 subscribers. My second year on YouTube, I went from 31 subscribers to 750 subscribers. My third year on YouTube, I went from 750 subscribers to 22,000 subscribers. And finally, on my fourth year of doing YouTube, I went from 22,000 subscribers to 350,000 subscribers. And then after that, it just snowballs. My fifth year, I went from 350,000 to 650,000 subscribers. And now I start YouTube channels from 0 subscribers with no shout out and get them to 1,000 subscribers in less than a month every single time. Unless y'all decide to not subscribe to this channel, which will make me very sad. So please subscribe. But y'all, my point is that every successful YouTuber that you've seen has gone through this process of failing time and time again until they learned YouTube one time and now they can recreate it every single time. If you need help learning YouTube and want to cut those 4 years into 3 months and actually start making money on YouTube this year, the link is in the description. Again, I'm only taking 10 new students, but I will personally make sure that you reach your goals as long as you put in the effort.